Good morning, everyone. This is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Fadenkreuz, and I've probably got the name of that one wrong. This is by Myxo, and my understanding is Fadenkreuz, which stands for is crosshairs. The translation of that, at least according to Google, is crosshairs. Now, so this puzzle is crosshairs. I don't know. My pronunciation is almost certainly terrible on that one. I did German over, crikey, 30 years ago, close to 40 years ago in high school for like 2 years. And while I've been to Germany, no one there spoke required me to speak German. Like it was, I think I encountered two places anywhere where people were just comfortable speaking English. I think the first place I actually ever went, I ran into someone. I said, "Do you speak English?" And they went immediately switched to English, and I realized they were a Kiwi. They were from New Zealand. So it's like English was everywhere when I went to Germany, so it was not a problem at all. So I have no German skill whatsoever. Anyway, so yes, I have been told this puzzle might be something I need to leave a little bit of extra time for. I didn't put this through testing. Myxo was kind enough to provide some details as to what the difficulty was, and Myxo actually knows my testers and everything, so I'm trusting the rating from Myxo. So we'll see how I go on this one. I don't really have anything to cover for the channel. I've kind of just been through a lot. So let's just jump right in, shall we? So what do we have with Fadenkreuz or crosshairs? Normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every... I can mark a whole row. Every row and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have killer, so digits in cages sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. Digits may not repeat within cages. So we know that these three cells will sum to 15. And in this 30 cage, for example, we couldn't put two 5s there and then make these sum to 20. Actually, we could, but it would break the rules because we cannot repeat digits within cages. So yes, these are 5 non-repeating digits that sum to 30. Digits placed on arrows will sum to... the digit in the arrow circle. So for example, these two digits will sum to what is there. This is the same digit as that because this is a single cell arrow. Digits may repeat along an arrow if allowed by other rules. I don't know why that's there. That's not relevant. But that was what was in the rules as provided. Because I can't repeat a digit along a 1-cell arrow, and these are not able to repeat because they're all in the same box. Anyway, that's what we've got. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. Now, I'm a little worried that this is going to be a heavy colouring puzzle with those being the same digit, those being the same digit, those being the same digit, which does tell me that these are all different. Because these reflect into here, which are all in the same box, and therefore have to be 3 different digits. Now, I know that these are all 5 or higher. Actually, they're more restricted than that. So, okay, looking at it just from an arrow perspective, these are 5 or higher. So these are all the same. So these are 5 or higher, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, this can't be 5. And the reason it can't be 5 is because of this 15 cage. If this is a 5, then these would be 1, 4, and 2, 3. So if this was a 5, these are 1, 4, 2, 3, and what's left for this? Well, the minimum I could put into those now would be, I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that'd be 6, 7, and 8, and 6, 7, and 8 does not sum to 15. And the reason I saw that is because of the nature of a 15 cage is a little bit weird. A 15 cage must either contain a low digit, a medium digit, and a high digit, or all 4 medium digits. So 4, 5, and 6, or 1 low, 1 medium, 1 high. There's a weird entropy thing going on with 15 cages. Now, because of that, if these were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I wouldn't be able to use 4, 5, 6 in here, and I wouldn't have a low digit because I've used all the low digits here. Now, if this is 6, these are 1, 5, and 2, 4. I would have 3 for in here. But if this is 6, I'd have 3, and then it would be 3, 7, 8. Would be the minimum, and 3, 7, 8 is way above 15. This isn't 6 either. Now, if this is 7, does that work? Because all of a sudden I've got more options for making this up. I've got 1, 6, 2, 5, or 3, 4. But I do know all of these corners are 7, 8, 9. So it's going to tell me something about this, isn't it? Because if this is 7, these sum to 21. 21 plus 15, this is where my terrible maths comes in, is 36, and this would be a 9. Oh, this would be the mod 3 thing. If this is an 8, these will sum to 24. 24 plus 15 is 39, and this would be a 6. And if this is a 9, this is 9 times 3 is 27. 27 plus 15 is 37, plus 5 is 42, and this would be a 3. Right, and this is the mod 3 trick. So this is 3, 6, or 9, depending on whether this is 7, 8, or 9. This is 3, 6, or 9. This and these are 3, 6, or 9, and we've already called out that these are all different. So one of these is 3, one of these is 6, one of these is 9. But they have to be different because they go into here. That's got to be deliberate. I mean, it is deliberate. The setter has played with this. So these are 3, 6, 9. Okay, what do I do with that? What do I do with that? What do I do with that? There's a weird... There's a weird thing happening with those. This is the same as this, because these are all different. This is also 3, 6, or 9, but this sees green and blue. So this is yellow. Yellow. This is yellow. So where's yellow in box 1? It's in one of those. Oh no, it could be there if it's 9. But it's in one of those 4. And box 2, it's in one of those. No, it's not. Oh, that's cool. Yellow can't be here because that's yellow. And yellow can't be here because that's yellow. So yellow is in one of those. What's going on? Why have I lost? Right. Yellow is one of these. But if yellow is 3, I can't put 3 in a 6 cage. Because if I put 3 in a 6 cage, then it's 3 and 3, and that doesn't work. If yellow is 6, I can't put 6 in a 6 cage because it's 6 and 0, and if I put 9 in the 6 cage, it's 9 and minus 3. I can't put 3, 6, or 9. Excuse me for a second. Got overexcited there. I can't put 3, 6, or 9 into a 6 cage, so those are not yellow. So yellow has to be here, which means yellow's not down here or here. Or because of that here, yellow is in the 12 cage. So if yellow is 3, this is 3, 9. If yellow is 6, this is 6, 6. So yellow is not 6. And if yellow is 9, this is 9, 3. This is 3, 9, no matter what. And there's no 6 in yellow. What does that do? don't seem to be able to do that trick in any other direction. But I know 9 is in here. Hang on. Sorry, this is gripping Sudoku. Yellow is in one of those, and it's either 3 or 9. Blue in... I can't put yellow... So blue... Hang on, where's green in this cage? It's either up here... It's in one of those. Well, it's not in those. So this is a yellow-green pair. Because I can't put green here, I can't put green here, and I can't put 3, 6, or 9 in here. So green is in here. So green is not here. But green could be 9. Can't be here, so it's in one of those 3. But it could still be here and be 6, I think. This could be 3, 6, 9, couldn't it? The placement of these cages is weird, because I can't put either yellow, green, or blue in here. So green is in one of those. Yep. Hang on, this is all blue and yellow, isn't it? Because I can't put blue and yellow here. I can't put blue and yellow here. This is yellow and blue. Oh, this is going to be terrible for me. This is going to be terrible for me. So these are from 369. These are from 369. It's definitely 369s that are the important thing here, but I'm not following why. Like, blue is in one of these. Now. Oh, yellow is in this cage. Yellow. Yellow can't be here, yellow can't be here, and because yellow is up here, yellow is not over here. So yellow is in this cage, but I can't put 9 in this cage. Yellow is 3. So this is a 3-6 cage. There must be a 3 up here. There must be a 3 in here, which means there's no... Right, well, of course, these are not 3 anymore. These are 6 and 9. There is a 3 down here, of course. This is 3, 9. So whichever one is 9... So this is yellow and something. This thing with 3 6s and 9s is really clever, and I hope I can figure out what the heck I'm doing. There's a weird thing about these. Those 3 cells and those 2 cells can't be 6 or 9. Because if this is 6, this is 9. And this is 9 and this is 6. So none of these cells here, or those cells there, or those cells there can be 6 or 9. Because this, they see all of blue and green. So none of those cells could be 6 or 9. Does that do anything? Because there's something going on with 3 6s and 9s. 3 is definitely up here now. I'm not seeing a problem with 3 in any of those, though. Similarly, 3 is down here, and it's the same issue. Now, I can't put 9 on an arrow, so either green is 9 or blue is 9, or there's a 9 in the 15 cage. Now, if I put 9 in the 15 cage, the other cells sum to 6. There is a big theme with 3 6s and 9s in this. So if I put 9, 9 is in one of these 15. Hang on. 6. Actually, I eliminated. Hang on. This being 3. This being 3. Whoa, 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 whoa. This being 3 means that this is 9, doesn't it? These are both 9. Because 3 plus 15 is 18. 45 minus 18 35 is 27. So these are the 9s because they have to be 27 divided by 3. So these are not 9. Right, that is the initial concept. I forgot that for a very long time. So now there is no 9 here. There is either a 9 in the arrow or a 9 in the 15 cage. But I think that can still work multiple ways. For example, if there's a 9 in the 15 cage, this becomes a 6, this becomes an 8. The ways that you'd need 2 digits in here that make up 6 and then digits that make up 8, I think that just works. If I was to use 1 5, I could make up the 8 with 2 6 and 1 7. Yeah, I'm okay. And if I was to use 2 4, I would again have 1 7. No, hang on. If I was to use 1 5, I would have 2 6. No, actually, this couldn't be 1 5 9. It'd have to be 2 4 9, leaving me with 1 7 and 3 5. So one of these is 1 5 9. One of these is 1 5 9 with a 6. So one of these is 1 5 9 with a 6. And if I put a 9 here, that puts a 6 in the cage, meaning the others sum up to 9, of course. And I have a 7 here. Now, if I've got a 7 here, I can't use 1 6. So the others become, I'm just doing this so I can keep it clear in my head. The others would be 2 5 and 3 4. And I'd have a 6 in here and 2 digits that sum up to 9, which would have to be 1 8. 1 5 9. So there's always a 1 in here. So there's always a 1 in these 15 cages. That feels a bit weird, but it seems to be correct. But this 15 cage, there's no 3 or 9 in this 15 cage. I'm actually going to use the killer calculator. This is a hard enough puzzle. But I don't think that actually gets me anywhere. Oh, okay. So we've got a 3 and a 9 here. There's no 9 here. There's no 9 here. Puts 3 in one of those two. But I could put 3 on this or in the cage. But I know there is a 1 in these 15 cages, don't I? They're either 159 or 168. I think that's correct. Because if this is 716, this has to be a 9. I'm now being paranoid about that. If that's 716 with 9 here, if I use 716, I'm really worried about that. I know I just spent ages on this, but I want to go through it again. If this is 6, this is 8. I can't use 2, 6. So I end up with 1, 7, and 3, 5. No, so there is, I was completely wrong about that. But I do know there's a 3 in one of those. And there's a 3 in one of those. That's not... So it's something to do with 3, 6s and 9s. Well, I can't put 3, 6 or 9 in those either. Or those. That. So what's going on with those cells? That is weird. So 3, 6, I can't put 9 in any of those. So 9 is in one of those two. If 9 is here, these are 9. If 9 is here, these are 9. But one of the... I'm going to mark across boxes, and I'm noting that I'm doing that. And in this column, I've got 3 and 9, but I haven't placed 6s. So 6s are in one of those two. This 30 cage, can it have a 6 and a 9? These would be 15, and these would have to sum to 15. That seems auspicious. Well, I couldn't use 4, 5, 6, so I'd need to use a low digit. I can't put a 3 in them. So it'd have a 1 or a 2 in it, but that's fine. Because I've still got 4, 5, 7, and 8. But if this is 9, if this is 9, this can't be 6, because if this is not... Hang on, no, it can. Or can it? If this is 9, blue becomes 6, and 6 would be here, and this couldn't be... So if this is 9, it's green is 9. Blue becomes 6. If this is 9, this is 6. Because if this is 9, blue becomes 6, and this can't be 6. So if this is 9, this is 6. If this is 9, Hang on. So if this is 9, blue becomes 6. If this is 9, green becomes 6. So this couldn't be 6, and this would be 6. So if this is 9, this is 6, and I can't put 9 or 6 in either of those. So either this is 15, or this... So either this is 9 and this is 6, because if this is 9, green becomes 6. Hang on, no, that's wrong. If this is 9, green becomes 6. So this can't be 6, and this becomes 6. So this is 9 and this is 6, or this is 9 and this is 6. Now, if this is 9 and this is 6, I can put 15 in here. If this is 9 and this is 6, how do I make up a 30 cage? Because all of a sudden I couldn't put 3, 6, or 9 in it. So, I really want to go straight to the calculator here. 8, 7 would give me 15, but I couldn't use 4, 5, 6 to get the other 15. And I've used 8, 7 for the high 15. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3 would be the highest digits I can put into it. 8, 7 is 15. 5, 4, and 3 is only 12. That doesn't get me to 30. I need a 9 or a 6 in this cage. So if I make this 9, this becomes the 6 because of these. I can't put 9 or 6 in this cage, and I've broken the cage. This is 9 and this is 6. Which means blue is 6, green is 9. Which means this is a 3, 6 pair. This is a 3, 9 pair. This is the 3, this is the 9, 9. There's no 3 here. And I think I'm done with the colouring. Does that help me at all? 6 is in one of those two. 9 is up here, but not on an arrow. This is a 9. So I can't put a 3 in the cage because I need another 6. This would be 3, 3. This is a 3. This is not a 3. This is a 6. This is a 3. 9 is in one of... 9 is right there. And I've got all the 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got all the 9s. But these have to sum to 6. Hang on, this being a 6 means... What was the math again? This is 21. This is 24. So this is the 8. This is 9 plus... This is 24. So this has to be 21. This is the 7. Now, 8 means this is 3 and 5. This is 1, 7. Or, it can't be 2, 6. This is 1, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 2 and 4 go in there. Six is in here somewhere. No, 6 is up here somewhere. But I can't do 6, 3 on the arrow because there's no 3 available. There's no... So this is a 6. These sum to 9. These sum to 15. Without using a 3. Hang on. They sum to 15. I don't have a... I can't use 4, 5, 6. I can't use a 3. So I have to use a 1 or a 2. If I use a 1, I need another 14. Now, I can't use a 9, so I can't use 9, 5. I can't use 8, 6, and I can't use 7, 7. I can't use a 1. There's a 2 in here. So now I need another 13. I can't use 9, 4. I could use 8, 5. I can't use 7, 6. And then I'm repeating. So this is 2, 8, 5, I believe. Yeah, this has to be 2, 8, 5. So I'm just trying to run through the math. These, I can't use a 1. I have to use 2. I need another 13. I can't use 9, 4. I can't use 7, 6. And then I get to 6, 7. It has to be 8, 5. This is 2, 5, 8. This 9 arrow, maybe? Can't use 1, 8. Could use 2, 7. Can't use 3, 6. Can't use 4, 5. This is 2, 7. This could be 1, 8. Can't be 2, 7. Can't be 3, 6. Could be 4, 5. Damn. Trying to figure out where. Because these sum to 9. They're 1, 4 or 5, 8. But I know what these two are. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 1 and 4. So this is either 2 or 5. 4 makes this 2, 1 makes this 5. 7 is in one of those two? This is not it. This 9 can't be 1, 8, can't be 2, 7, can't be 3, 6. This is 4, 5. So I know what these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But there's a 6 here. So this is a 2, this is a 6. This is not the 6. Puts 2 in one of those two. That can be 7. No, this can't be 2 because this would have to be a 7 and it can't be. So this is the 2. These now sum to 13. Well, they're not 9, 4. They're not 8, 5. So this is 7 and 6. 7 and 6. So these better be 1 and 8. This is really cool. So what am I missing from this row? What is this triple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 5, and 8. No, I didn't mean to put the 5 in there. So 5 is in one of those two. Got to put a 4 in there. 4 and 7 are in here, but that's not it. Tell you what I have seen. Where is 6 in this box? Because I can't put 6 on this arrow. Because if I put 6 on this, I'm putting it with a 1, but I don't have a 1 available. So 6 is somewhere up here, which lines up with here. I can't put 6 in those cells. I can't put 6 in those cells. So 6 is in those 3, but 6 is in those 2. So that's the 6, that's the 3, which means this is not the 3, this is 3, this is 4. So now I know what these two are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 2 and 5. Giving me a 2, 5, 8 triple, putting 8 in one of those two, which means this is not an 8. Which puts 8 in one of those 3, because I can't put 8 in a 6 cage. So this is not an 8. So this 15 cage now, it must have a low digit in it, and it's not 3. Well, what's this 7? It's 1, 6, or 2, 5. So I can't put 8 in there. I could put 8 over here. But can I put 8 in here? Because these need to... this could be what... Yeah, I could. I'll get there. I've gotten this far. How hard could it be? This is a quadruple. 1, 4, 7, and 8. It doesn't look like it either. But there is an 8 in this 15 cage. So the other digits sum to 7, and they're 1, 2, or 5, 6. But there is an 8 in here. But hang on, 6. 6 has to be up here. I can't put 6 in this cage. So the 6 is up here. So this is not 2, 5. This is 1, 6, which takes 1, 8 out of here. This is 4, 5. So these are 1 and 8. So there's no 8 in those two because I can't put 8 up here. I can't put 8 up here. 8 has to be in here, but I can't put 8 in the 6 cage. That's the 8. This is now known. 1, this is a 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. This is 2. This is 4. This 2 makes this 5, which takes 5 out of those. These are 1 and 7. And this cage is 1, 2. Well, it has to be 2, 8, and 5. Well, there's no 5 there because of that 5. There's no 2 in either of those because of that 2. So this is 8, 5, and 2. The 8 looks across making this 1 and 8. The 2 looks across making this 7 and 2. The 7 looks back making this 1 and 7. This 8 looks down making this 2 and 8. The 8 looks down making this not 8. This is a 1, 5 pair now. So this... Well, the 1, 5 looks across making this 8 and 1. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8. There's an 8 there, so there's no 8 there. There's a 4 there, there's no 4 there. There's a 7 and an 8 there. That's the 4, that's the 7, that's the 8. This 5 looks down making this 1 and 5. This 2 looks down making this 4 and 2. This 1 looks down making this 7 and 1. I'm basically just scanning these bottom and then looking up to see if I can complete. This 5 looks down finding this 4 and this 5. This 2 looks across, making this 5 and 2. I'm just trying to resolve pairs. This 2 looks up, making this 5, which makes this 1, which makes this 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 go into those, and I'll use that 7 to make that 8 and 7. Not seeing this yet, but I'll get there. Like, this column is almost completely resolved. 1, 2, 3. I need a 4, because I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I can stick a 4 in there. This column, 1, is missing a 2. So this box is missing 1, 5, and 7. There's a 1, 5 there, so that becomes the 7. I'll take the 7 out. This 5 then makes this one a 1 and this one a 5. This row needs a 1. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8. There's a 4 and a 7 there, so that's the 8. I take the 8 out of those. This 1 looks up making this 6 and this 1. The 6 looks down making this 7 and this 6. The 7 looks up making this 4 and this 7. And I was thinking I'd broken it, but this 5 looks up making this 4 and this 5. And that is the solution to this puzzle, which has had 11 solves at time of my solving. Fadenkreuz by Myxo. That is really cool. I will be fascinated to see how many people can pull this one off and how long it takes people. I'm really happy with my 36-36 on that one, according to the clock. That was a really nice play with the 369. I thought it was incredibly well telegraphed. Absolutely beautiful. Not every puzzle is easy. That one was a little bit harder than I normally do, and I really enjoyed it. This is the sort of difficulty I enjoy as a challenge. When they get much harder than this, I tend to find my frustration level starts to outweigh my enjoyment. I know a lot of people really love a puzzle that they can sit down and spend 3 hours pulling apart. I find when I get stuck for too long, as I said, my frustration starts to outweigh my enjoyment, and that's not what I get enjoy from puzzling. And I know as someone who's supposed to present the broad range of puzzles, I'm supposed to have a better view. This one was in the sweet spot of harder for me. Because I never felt like there was not something to discover. Very, very cool. I love this one a lot. Thank you, Myxo, for submitting it. I really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this one. I have no idea what I'm going to do as a thumbnail for this one. I'll try and come up with something. Thank you, everyone. Really, really good fun. And I hope you're enjoying the channel. Please like, subscribe, all of that sort of stuff. If you want to talk to me about, why I have a Patreon when I don't actually give anything away for free, I'm happy to chat. Yeah, all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, thank you for being here is all I can say. And I hope you enjoy the puzzles. Thanks, everyone. And good luck with your solving.